I'll hide all of your worries away.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. It is early in the morning. Anytime it's early in the morning, I sound like a frog, pretty much. So anyway, it is 7:25 in the morning. As y'all saw, I have been drinking. So I made my lemon water. I've been drinking that while I actually got up and got ready this morning because it's just not something that I've been doing. I have been sleeping until the last second, and I do childcare in my home. If you are new here, obviously you didn't know that. But yeah, I usually just throw on a baggy shirt, leggings, no makeup. And I mean, some days I'm still going to do that, but other days I want to put just look a little bit more presentable. I feel like it'll help me feel a bit better about myself. So if you have not seen my previous video talking to y'all about how I am starting to intuitive eat, which I'm very excited about, and there's so much information in that video about what's coming this year that I'm very excited about. Yeah, definitely go check that out. But today is my first day of doing a what I eat in a day with intuitive eating, no diet, no restrictions, and kind of letting y'all know what I choose to eat and why I chose to eat it, I guess. And there's a few things on the list today that I'm very excited to eat. And I think that is all I'm gonna say. I will most likely do voiceovers for the part where I'm making the food and then letting you guys know why I chose to eat it. Just because, like I said, I have a home daycare and I'm gonna have kids here and it's gonna be pretty loud, so the voiceovers will just be a bit better. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy, and yeah, let's hop on in. Again, like I said, I'm going to mention to y'all why I chose what I chose for my meals. I got these French toast sticks because it's something that I grew up having every once in a while, and I have not had them in my adulthood in forever just because of the high calories, high sugar. But I'm still, like I said, learning that there is no difference between bad and good food. There's all these things with intuitive eating, y'all, that I'm still going to be learning that I'll share with you guys as well. And a main thing is not feeling guilty about what you're eating. So I'm like, you know what? And not even really looking at the serving size. I put 5 in there and 5 was the perfect amount. I'm also going to go in with some yogurt. This is something that I love. And as you can see, I got the vanilla yogurt. I had to make that clear because a lot of the time I have gotten the plain yogurt and I just cannot stand the taste. It's just so tart and bitter. And I love the vanilla one, but I haven't got the vanilla one because I know there is a bit higher of a sugar content there. But you know what? I'm like, I want the vanilla, so I'm going to get the vanilla. And then I also got some, I had bought this before when I was on Weight Watchers and I hadn't even used it yet. But I am adding this to the top of my yogurt, which is so not something I've done in so long, just because granola can be high in calories and in sugar. So I'm very excited to get to have that. And then I put some hemp hearts and flax seeds on top of my yogurt. Now I am going to be trying to make my meals still pretty healthy and try to just get some nutrition from my meals. Not every single meal, but if I can add something in there that'll help my body in different ways, then why not? Those two things really help with cholesterol and high blood pressure, which is something that I am working on. And this yogurt was bomb, y'all. I decided to add some honey to the top of it. And that is not something that, like I said, I would have done in the past, just because of the higher calories and the sugar in it. But honey has so many benefits and it tastes so good. Y'all, this breakfast was amazing. It was so good. I hyped to it. hyped about it to my therapist the next day because I was just like, oh my gosh, I got to have French toast sticks. I got to have my Greek yogurt with granola. And, in the back of my head, I still had that thing saying, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me for eating sugar and having sugar on my meals. But because that is something that I feel like in the past that I have really struggled with was eating like a pint of ice cream every night and then just feeling so sick. But that was like before, in my late teens, early 20s when I was, previously married. Now I'm 33 and it's been a while. It's been about over 10, 15 years that I have really gotten to sit down and have a meal where I'm not thinking about weight gain and things like that. So it's still something I'm working on, obviously, and that's what this intuitive eating journey is about. These are 2 products I wanted to share that I'm actually taking right now because I do have IBS and endometriosis, so the bloating is real, and probiotics are very, very important. So coffee is another thing. I have always been told, oh my gosh, coffee is the reason why you get your stomach aches. And yes, that is so true. If I go to a place and I get coffee, like I like my coffee, it's more like, do you want some coffee with that creamer? Because I like to have a lot of creamer in my coffee. This one right here is pink frosting from Coffee Mate. And no, it is not sugar-free. And that was very crazy for me to buy a not sugar-free one because I've always been for the last few years, been so used to getting sugar-free because obviously it's sugar-free and I have been told that obviously sugar is not good for me. And I only drank about half this cup and I was satisfied and it was absolutely delicious. And again, it was just wild to me to be able to have a cup of coffee with regular creamer that wasn't sugar-free. All right, it is lunchtime now and I wanted a nice hearty salad. So hearty. Oh my gosh, y'all, this was like such a hearty salad. It was so good. I got 2 chicken patties and I put those in the air fryer and I cut them up. I also got some green apples because I love the flavor and the crunch. Then you got a little bit of nutrition there as well, some healthy things that come with apples, you know what I'm saying. And then some of this Fiesta corn salsa stuff that I got from King Soopers. I'm going to squeeze the rest of that lemon in there that I used this morning in my water. And then I'm going to go in with a lot of things that I know you're probably thinking in your mind, wow, she's adding croutons. Wow, she's adding dried fruit. Wow, she's adding yogurt. Wow, she's adding cheese. All that stuff is so unhealthy. But I had to get that out of my mind of thinking other people are going to judge me for what I'm eating and me just enjoy my food and not have all of these negative sayings in the back of my head. This right here, these Bolthouse Farms dressings are so freaking good. And this is what the salad looks like after I shook it up. Let me tell you, this is one of the best salads that I've ever had. And I can tell you right now, I had one the next day. You will see this very often on my channel because I'm actually craving it again. It was so, so good. And I was so excited to be able to put some freaking croutons on my salad. For dessert, I had these right here and they were absolutely delicious. Had a handful of them. Curbed my sweet tooth. I am definitely the type of person where I gotta have something sweet after every meal. This is a meal prep that Matt and I made. I am going to show y'all this in an upcoming video. It is my chicken tortilla soup and I have like perfected the recipe. So like I said, stay tuned if you want to see the recipe for that. But y'all, I like to add some of the hint of lime chips, sour cream, and an avocado on the top. And again, being able to have an avocado is freaking awesome. Before, I wouldn't have it because it was very high in calories and very high in points on Weight Watchers. So the fact now that I can have some on top of my meals or avocado toast, I'm just very excited about. And avocados are very good in like healthy fats. So it's just something that I'm going to incorporate in my diet. This right here, I've been seeing at Walmart for like over a year now, and I've been wanting to try it so freaking bad because I love like lemonade, and this was pretty good. It wasn't something like, oh my gosh, amazing, but I'm glad that I was finally able to try it. So I just drank the rest of that with dinner, and I really enjoyed this soup. It's so nice and hearty, and it got me very full. course, had to have something for dessert. I had one of these Yasso yogurt bars, and it was absolutely delicious. Again, something that I did not have when I was on Weight Watchers because it was too high in points. All right, y'all, so I realized that I forgot to film an outro for this video, so here it is. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun filming it, and I had a really great day of eating. Wasn't feeling guilty about eating what I ate. It was so, so good. I'm still having that issue of thinking in my head, oh, if I eat this, especially if it's something sugary, it's going to make me gain weight. So that's something that I'm working on, trying not to focus on the whole weight gain thing. Yeah, it's going to be a journey. So I'm really excited and really happy that you guys are here with me on this journey. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
You said that you've been lonely, makes you cold as ice. Hard to get to know me.